in this video tutorial, I'm gonna show you the third floppy center that I'm gonna offer on my Etsy shop, and it's consists with three different components. So the first component will be this 3 pieces of 275. It's already laid out on an 8.5 by 11 paper. And the second one is a 4 inches strip, and so I only need one. We only need one in this tutorial. So basically it's just half of the paper, and this strip here, which I made, and it's already laid out on, you know, an 8.5 by 11. So this is also one whole paper. So let's start with our first layer, or the first component. So first thing that we need to do is to fold this one in half, like so, all 3 of them. One, two, three, 2. This one is 3. This is the third. So basically I'm just folding it in half and pressing the tape as I go. So as we go, we are going to glue together this open side here. Just glue it. And do the same thing with the 2 remaining strip. One second. So the second, the third, and we're done with the first layer. The next thing we need to do is using whatever handy you have. I use the skewer stick for barbecue. Just curl this one inward, all 3 of them. So again, once you have this kind of strip, you know, you really can do so much on it depending on how you are going to do it. So all three of them. Last piece. And done. So once you curl all three inward, massage it a little bit. You know, when the glue dried out, it would stiffen your the base of your center. So just slightly glide your fingers on it on a curly way, because we are gonna curl it anyway, like this one. So make sure that your curl is inward, and just secure it with glue and wrap it around. Like this. And continue using your second piece. Like that. And secure the end. You can stop in here if you want to save this strip, but I intentionally use 3 strips for this tutorial. So again, continue covering it around the center, making sure the curl is still inward, so you would have a harmony of, or harmony flow of the center. But then again, you know, it's all up to you. It's your preference, however you like it. This is just a guide how you can use this strip. So now we have our first layer. You can stop in here if you want to, you know, that you can use that as center. That's good enough. But because I intended to use 3 components, let's do that. So we are going to fold it again, but not all the way half. But this time, you see this line here? That's where we're going to fold this. And press it as you go. Press the end of the curl as you go. this will basically add a nice different texture on your flappy center. So press. Press it as you go. So now as you done, and you can see that there's like a very sharp crisp in the tip of your fold, you can now glue it together, like really end to end. So basically now you are building this kind of texture in your component. And let's go ahead and glue it all the way. And we're done. So on this second component, as you see, this one here is a little bit flat, but this one is curved, and there's like this quarter of a moon gap here. So what we're going to do in this tutorial, we are wrapping it continuously on our center with a bump outward. But you can also do it the other way around with a bump inward. But this time I'm gonna do and have the bump outward. So I'm just continuing it where we stopped with the first component, and just wrapping it around. Let's see if it would wrap all the way and it looks balanced. See, it's not balanced. In this side there's like 2 layers, in this side there's only 1. So let's cut it and stop at 1. Or if you have another extra for this one, we can continue doing it. And as I see, 1 layer would be fine, so I need to cut this extra here. Like so, and secure the end. So make sure that when you cut the excess, it really covers, the entire circle of your center. So secure the end. Like so. And we're done with our second layer. Again, you can stop in here if you want, but I intend to use the third component. So what I am going to do right now is curling it again, although I'm curling it inward, but when I place it around my around the flappy center, I'm gonna position it that it will look like the curl is is going or flowing outward like so. So let's do that with the 3 of them. And by the way, when you cut this kind of fluffy center on your machine, make sure that you have a new blade and you have a new mat, because of this fine cutting. It really requires sharp blade. So curling it out and curling it out. So it doesn't need to be perfect. As I said, you know, the imperfect of it would add a nice touch of texture into your center. So from where we ended, let's wrap our center. As I said, we are keeping the curl outward. So just glue it. And continue wrapping it around. I know there are some tangles in here, but we can fix it later, or you can fix it as you go. So with the second layer, again, our curl is going outward. And secure the end, and let's do our last piece. Like so. And secure the end. So now we have a floppy center, and we can fix those tangles that we made earlier, and just, you know, give it a good massage to form it the way however you like. So that's how our floppy center looks like, and I love how it turns out. The layering, I really like it. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you learn another trick on paper flowers. Until next time, bye.